R6 League. Coming out here with St. Clair College and Rutgers University. With the first ban of Jackal from Rutgers University, we got St. Clair on attack first and Rutgers on defense first. And we're going to go through ban phase and see where they are going to select to defend first.
Very excited to see what we have today. What do you expect to see in the ban phase going into game 1?
Nomad, I was going to call that out. Nomad, there's a lot of runouts on this map, a lot of, run out spots. You can cut that off with Nomad. But I'm looking to see a lot of kills in this game.
Oh, yeah?
I was looking at the stats on the league, and so far in the league, there is a twine between both teams with KDs.
Okay.
The teams have about the same KD on each side, so it'll be a very good kill match.
And coming in with Mira on the first defense ban, who do you expect to see second? I think it's going to be Echo personally. Gotta get that plant cancel.
I believe it's going to be Echo or Cade. Maestro. Okay. That Maestro is a good ban just because his intel with his bulletproof cams. So even if IQ does find those cams on her scanner, you can't shoot them with your gun. Very
interesting to see that, in my opinion. I was expecting something different, but it's their preference though, not ours.
Yeah. So we're going to start upstairs on the second floor, which is usually the default defense. And so we're gonna have probably to Bandit trick the wall, Echo and Valkyrie for the intel, Jaeger to stop the grenades, and Legion to stop the entry. And then you got the Thermite on Miss Nautica, JMBs with Thatcher, Buck on Imagine, IQ with Rapid, and Ash on Duzzy. So
Going into coming from last week, St. Clair showing dominant performances. Do you think we'll see a repeat today, or do you think it's going to be different?
I feel like today is going to be a close game, just because the stats are even. When I was looking at them, Rutgers does have a lot of people in the 2.0 upper range of KD, and it's just there's going to be a lot of kills. So it's going to be a very, very intense match. There's going to be a lot of clutches, I feel, and that intel from Echo and Valkyrie are going to be very crucial in this game. But IQ, she's going to do her part and try and give her that intel. And once that intel is gone, it's going to be hard for them to give out callouts.
Very happy to hear that it's going to be predicted to be a close game. Always want to see a close game. Not a fan of blowouts.
Yeah, blowouts. They are good because you do win, but watching them isn't very thrilling. But as we get into the first round here, we're gonna have Thatcher and Thermite probably opening up the wall, big wall, which is armory wall, and we could also have them push the backside, which they are reinforcing right now. So it's their choice, but we'll see how they push this.
St. Clair already up on the balcony side, getting ready to push in. Looks like Duzzy's already entered through the basement stairs.
East stairs is usually contested by a Legion or something. You usually have someone sitting on those east stairs just to slow down the push a little bit. Not so much playing your life on the stairs, but just enough to hold them. But they're taking this really, really fast, and even though they just blew open a wall into offices, they're pretty much on the site. You see the sites right there. And as they push in, this, I believe it's Valkyrie sitting on the left, is going to be contesting, and it's going to be hard for her to hold that when you have one or more. So Bandit's going to Bandit trick here, and he got the Bandit trick off. He's going to throw a Thatcher and try it one more time. Bandit's going to go Bandit trick again. He gets the Thatcher down, but does he get the Bandit? He does not get the Bandit. So that's it for Thermite charges. So they're not going to get this big wall. And
Duzzy going down early.
Just above the head.
Duzzy pushing in very fast and getting picked early, and that looks like Jaeger going down right there.
Yeah, there's a TK, Echo TK. So there's only one man advantage, but we'll see how they approach this. Now Legion is low health, so that does give some clearance to St. Clair. Now, I don't know if Thatcher knows that there's an echo peeking from half wall with his... oh, sorry, it's a Bandit. Bandit's on half wall. So, Rapids on Repel, on Armory Window, and 2 in CCTV.
Miss Nautica pushing into that TV room and getting some pretty good positioning. Looks like they're getting ready to start their push.
Velk pre-fired offices. Miss Nautica going down by the Echo. Velk also rotated over to Fountain. So as one by one they are dropping. See, just gets the flick on the Legion and gets the kill. JM Beast killing the Legion.
Back down to a 1-kill deficit. So St. Clair slowly bringing this back.
JM Beast wide peeking offices, making sure no one's in there. Pre-firing angles that, you know, someone can be peeking. You know, he is getting spotted by that Echo drone from inside the Fountain as IQ gets pre-fired by the Velk. But as IQ, you know, pushes in, gets double peeked, and round goes to Rutgers University.
Round 1, Rutgers University looking very strong on this defense.
Yeah, like I said, you know, there's going to be a lot of back and forth in this game, and if you can't hold your own and you can't hit your shots, it's going to be a fun game.
Curious to see what St. Clair was doing there, because it looked like they were pushing in one by one. Not really. It didn't look like they had some good team unisons going on. It was very single one-on-one gunfights that they were losing.
Duzzy did enter office pretty quick, and I feel like, you know, once you get office's control, you pretty much have control of the rotates through that side of the map. Now, if someone was to rotate up east stairs, they should have a drone watching or whatever. But once you get control of offices, you should have control of that side. And once Duzzy died, you know, they lost control, and they just kept going down one by one and pushing one by one, and getting that, not getting that thermite off was very crucial, because now they don't have a line of sight inside the map, or sorry, inside the site. And it's just, you know, something that needs to happen.
Looks like we got a gridlock coming in for round 2, and Hibana as well as mixing in with that thermite instead.
Yeah, so, you know, they planned for the downstairs attack, because they're going to probably take upstairs considering their loadout. And then, as you can see, everybody's, you know, reinforcing hatches. I feel like there is going to be some people playing upstairs, so we'll see how everybody plays this. And just, it's going to be a fright fest, this game.
Yeah, it also looks like we have a Legion coming out to kind of take out the lurkers, like make sure they're known to wherever they're lurking. And a Vigil as well to stay away from those drone cameras.
Yeah, there is a couple roamers. You know, Jaeger is a potential roamer. Vigil is obviously a roamer. Legion, he's a soft roam. He's by the site, but he's off site. And Vigil's going to be getting up on the little angle inside offices. Oh, he could not get it. It is there, but he could not get up.
Trying again. Does he looking to push in early again? Maybe he's going to go in quick, but he's going to drone out before he does that.
See, there is a lot of people playing upstairs, as you can see, and they are trying to get that wall.
What's the point of holding upstairs instead of holding on site for this one?
So there's a lot of breachable surfaces upstairs. So if you have a shotgun, you can open up holes upstairs looking down into the bomb site. So essentially you have a better line of sight into the site without having to hold angles inside the site. So as you can see, Jaeger, Mute, I believe Vigil was up there. So there's a lot of roam presence, and
Buddy taking down Rapid first. So that's St. Clair once again losing the first frag. Battle Eye striking again.
So we have now I believe it's 2 roamers upstairs. I believe the other one rotated back to site. As Gridlock pushes in, he doesn't know that Vigil is underneath the desks. He peeks his head and gets the kill. So, you know, that's on the droner's part. As you can see, the drone was following in Gridlock, and it wasn't very well droned, as he's going to rotate around, and they're going to try and push this Vigil out of his position. Hibana peeking in, dying with a diffuser, and Buck getting the pick on the Vigil with a very, very low health.
It looks
as
like
well.
they already knew that the vigil was there. I don't understand why they wouldn't drone them out to, like, they just run it in one by one, and in turn it's now a 1-on-4.
Just missed the wall bang there, but yeah, you know, drone usage and gets the pick. Coming from East Stairs. Oh, that's a fast crouch spam. But yeah,
finger twitch, you know, it's like,
yeah,
just gotta warm up the finger twitch.
but yeah, they did not drone very well. You know, Vigil is one of those characters that hides from drones, but when you walk in, you want to peek everything that you can.
St. Clair struggling early in this game. How do you want to see them bring it back? Personally, I think they need to stick together a little bit more than they are. You know, take them 2v1 fights instead of going single 1-on-1 fights. Maybe they just have to change up their play style. What do you want to see?
Yeah, I feel like they did very well in the first 2 matches of pushing and someone following for the refrag, but this game is not looking too well for that. But you know, they could always change that up mid-game.
We see the JM Beast taking the gridlock this time and switching it out for the, he was blitz earlier.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
But
being
it looks
defused
like
by
a
attackers.
mirror comp from last round, except nope, they have a sledge this time on attack and an IQ. I don't think they had an IQ last round.
IQ was
did
the
they?
first
Oh,
one
okay,
to get
okay.
picked off. So
Attackers have located
essentially
a
a mirror, except for the sledge, but they are going to hold upstairs again on this site because it's essentially the same site, just in different rooms. You play from above, you hold angles from above, and it's harder to get kills from when you're below. So they're going to have 3 roamers up top, and then they're going to have the echo and mute below. Let's see if anyone drops below to hold the site as well. But if not, all they really have to do is pick off the 2 below. If they don't open up any holes, any lines of sight from above, they can, you know, easily get this plant down and possibly take the round.
Looking for St. Clair to bounce back in round 3. Let's see how it goes as they start their attack. Imagine already inside.
Already taking East Stairs, you know, that is, and he gets
And he goes
a
down
hard
early
angle
again. That's
from-
St. Clair losing first frag again.
Yeah, they've been losing first frag every time, and I feel like that is a lack of drone because he did look like he was waiting for a drone to go in. But you know, you never know. He could have been called out and he could have went to go flick on him or anything like that. We never know. But as Gridlock pushes in here, going to get the refrag, and IQ pinching as well, getting the refrag. So now it is 4v4, but Gridlock with very low HP. They are going to push into archives here. And Sledge also pushing into CC with Habana, trying to flush out these roamers. Gets peeked by a run out by Mute, and Habana downs the Mute. I don't think she knows because she's still holding an angle. Pulls out the goo in her foot, and there's going to be a Jaeger holding an angle in Armory as well.
Looks like St. Clair brings it back to a 2v3. So, but we have Gridlock still on low health, pushing in, going for the drone out.
Yeah, so he's going to drone out Jaeger here, I believe. Yeah, so he sees Jaeger, he's going to call him out, and then I believe they're going to push him and try and push him out, and then open up the hatches and just do a 2-man push here. He's going to slow peek and get the frag. So now it is a 2v2, but JM Beast on very, very low health, so any bullet really can kill him. So he is at about 20 health.
Yeah, Rutgers University just needs to blow on him essentially to bring him down.
Yeah, and with this IQ still alive in that, or sorry, not IQ, with the Echo still alive and the IQ dead, it's going to be hard because Echo can essentially run across the map, sit on the other side of the map, and use his Echo drones. And he can stop the plant, and if he can stop it for long enough, then that would be the round. But essentially, he's going to hold the site here and try and get kills instead of sitting on the other side of the map.
A bomb has been
We
located.
got 20 seconds left in the round, waiting for
15 seconds to go.
St. Clair to pick it up. It looks like they're just going to take their time, and Hibana goes down from a peek through the window.
10 seconds
We got
remaining.
Parmesan taking him out.
5
JMB's going for the plant, but that's the yokai drone canceling out the diffuse, like you said.
Yeah, so as you saw, you know, Echo ran away from site and just uses Echo drones because of how low time that they had. You know, nice try by Gridlock trying to get that plant down, but that diffusal is so loud that, you know, you can hear it from a mile away. So it's just essentially, if they get that first man down, it doesn't look like they know how to pick it up, but they did get it back down to a 2v2. But with JMBs on that low health, there's not very much that they can do.
Seems like St. Clair's losing in the early rounds more than their later rounds. You know, maybe they got to slow it down a bit instead of rushing right in right away. But slow start for St. Clair. Seems just a little quiet today, unlike last week.
Yeah, they're you know, like I said, it's going to be a tough match, but they're starting off too fast. They're, you know, that east stairs control is amazing, but if you push too far in east, as you can see, you might die.
Yeah.
And if you die early, it, you know, puts some pressure on your team.
And in round 4, we got the Thermite coming back instead of the Habana, and coming out on Duzzy, we have a Zofia. Now Zofia, pretty excited to see her. She gets the ability to throw in a smoke grenade, if I'm not wrong, and a stun grenade.
It's impact nade and stun grenade. So essentially, impacts are used for rotates, and stuns are used for stuns.
Yeah.
And so any soft breach is Buck and Zofia, hard breach is Thermite, and IQs for intel, like getting the intel, and Gridlock is cut off rotates.
Looks like we're back in the armory room for round 4. Maybe St. Clair can go for that quick push that the Ash did again, but this time as a team instead of going one by one. I don't want to see St. Clair go down early in this round. I want to see them get first pick.
Yeah. As you can see, there was a Jaeger playing on east stairs as he rotates back to site, but now the Vigil is playing below east stairs. So if he hears that door open, he might rotate up. As you can see, he slowly creeps toward the stairs. He's not going to push up just yet. Gridlock just trying to get a kill through the soft wall. Everybody's looks like they're kind of spread out. Imagine pushing on his own. Everybody's kind of spread out, except for JM Beast and Miss Nautica. Okay, so Buck, I believe, has a soft wall on east wall, and he could Buck open that wall and get the kill on the Jaeger, but he doesn't know. Obviously, he's there, so he's gonna drone him out and try and get that kill.
Imagine going down early again. Like once again, St. Clair loses the first frag, and I don't know what's happening to them. There they go. They refrag it, so it's back to even strength. Duzzy with the pick on Buddy.
Yeah, so they're gonna have one roamer as well on east stairs pushing up, and I believe Miss Nautica is gonna peek it.
Miss Nautica taking out the roamer. Vigil going down on east stairs, like you said.
Yeah, so now Gridlock is going to cut off the flank on east stairs, so they're not going to be able to get up east stairs. Echo's having a long angle peek on this, so if Gridlock would have peeked her head, it would have been a hard gunfight to win. But, you know, they opened up off this wall. Legion getting the kill on Miss Nautica, the Thermite.
Bring it back to even strength. I think that was the first time in this game that St. Clair had the advantage in kills.
Yeah, they did lose. Oh, Legion with the peek on Fountain, and you know, double.
Oh, Legion with a double kill.
Triple
kill?
Yeah. And IQ has to push alone. Gonna get peeked by the Bandit.
Parmesan going off in this round, and that is Rutgers University taking round 4 in this, going up 4-0. A little bit of a twitch. It looks like broken keyboard.
Yeah.
Broken key.
Him and his twitches are pretty fast. So going to round 5, you know, this is the last round before they swap sides, and let's see how they push it. If they change up their strat, if they push faster, if they push slower. I believe that Rutgers University is going to probably hold the same operators that they have, taking out the Valkyrie and Caviera.
Vigil being swapped out for the Cavi this round. So instead of being invisible to drones, she's going to be silent with her footsteps, being able to roam around, pick off anybody who's coming in from a opposite side of the map. Maybe she wants to get that interrogation off, call out anybody with that interrogation.
Yeah, so essentially they cannot, 100% cannot push alone.
No.
Because if Cav gets the down, she will probably essentially go for the
Defenders,
interrogation.
protect your bombs
And once
from
that interrogation
by
comes
attackers.
off, it is really hard to run away. Your position's given away, and that's pretty much it.
But last round we saw St. Clair taking out that roamer instead of letting him go. So the Vigil really didn't do a whole lot last round, even though they lost it. But those early frags were good. I just want to see them capitalize on those early frags. Don't bring it back to even strength. That was the first time this round that they had the advantage in kills, and they just let it go right back into even strength. And from there, Rutgers University just took over, and they showed that
5 seconds
they're
to
just
insertion.
composed. I think they look way more composed at the moment than St. Clair does.
Yeah, it's it's easier on you when you have the lead. Like even a 1-0 lead, you feel a little bit more laid back. Like, hey, we just won the round. We can do it again. So if St. Clair gets even one round, they can get under their belts. They can get that momentum back and try and bring this back. So as they do their normal play, oh,
Cavier going down early to Duzzy.
Duzzy with the wall bang, I believe, because he was outside and she was in the room. So I believe that was just essentially pre-fired wall bang.
Calculated. That was calculated.
So as they take control of CCTV and break room here, they're gonna try and flush out the roamers. Jaeger is about to run out, gets the kill.
Gets the double kill. Actually downs. I don't think he realized he downed him. Oh, he does. There. Oh, but he goes down and he doesn't get the frag on Duzzy. Imagine going to get the pickup on Duzzy, so they're going to be right back into the advantage. Oh, but Valkyrie getting the kill on JMBs brings it back to even.
And she's gonna get all the gridlocks off East so she can rotate around. And they are a 3v3, but Duzzy is low health. And they now have control of Armory, so they do have upstairs control. But there is still that Valkyrie, roaming around East. And she's probably going to get the callouts. She's going to go for a run out here.
Area of operation.
But
Valkyrie not knowing that there's nobody there, so it looks like the comms are silent right now on Rutgers University. They don't know where St. Clair is. You're gonna see St. Clair taking their time to take the site from above. Parmesan getting ready to peek upstairs, looking for those callouts.
holding a long angle peek, and Miss Nautica knocking down some health, and Bud
Imagine
getting
going
the
down.
kill.
Yeah, looks like that Valkyrie is just such a nuisance up top, and that's advantage gone. Miss Nautica on her own 1v2 situation. See if she can bring this back and clutch up.
Yeah, they double peeked that Valkyrie, and both of them went down, and now it's a 1v2. But she has clutched before, and we'll see if she can do it again. As the live pings come out from St. Clair, she's gonna pre-fire and get the kill on Miss Nautica.
Valkyrie just so annoying upstairs, not St. Clair not able to take her out. I don't know what St. Clair needs to do. Personally, I think they should just take their time. I think they're too panicking right now. I think they need to, they get those early picks and then they decide that they're going to take off. But once they start to take off, that's when it looks like they're getting sloppy and they get picked off one by one again.
Yeah, there was a lot of that Valkyrie sat on East Stairs for a little while. There wasn't really a drone watching her or anything like that. A lot of drones could be taken out, and that's not essentially St. Clair's fault. But that Valkyrie was sitting on East Stairs for a very, very long time and picked off three St. Clair members, and they dropped the diffuser in offices. So essentially, Miss Nautica had to push it, and it just kind of collapsed from there.
Round 6, we see the gridlock being put away and Thatcher coming back out. So
Defenders,
see how
protect your
St. Clair
bombs
decides to
from
take this
by
round.
attackers.
Yeah, so, you know, that Thatcher is going to be essential because all of the Legion mines, Jaegers, and all that. But, you know, Frost is
Attackers
in
discovered the
play.
location of a bomb.
So Frost is not necessarily overpowered, but she is a nuisance. If you don't know, as you can see, I believe Frost is hiding in the corner. She's just kind of sitting sitting in a corner. So if they don't scan the Frost and they don't know that the Frost is there and they jump in a window and don't pre-fire the ground, they get bear
10
trapped.
seconds to insertion.
So St. Clair going to be extra vigilant this round when they're coming through windows, not to
5
get
seconds to
bear
insertion.
trapped. Nobody likes spikes in their feet. Nobody wants to go down
Attackers
to a
are
window.
moving to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, so as you can see now Frost is moving, so that's essentially what she was doing. She was hiding. So now if they just pre-fire this window while she's putting down her Frost mats, they can get her. They can kill her, but they don't know she's she's there, so they're not going to. And as she moves around, she's gonna place a bulletproof on the crate. Legion holding a long angle into the storage
Defenders
room.
approaching a kill.
Valkyrie trying to get a C4. See, as you see, Legion's holding that long angle on that wall there, trying to see if anybody's on rappel.
Imagine climbing through that window and getting hit by a Legion trap and 2 bear traps. Oh. Imagine getting hit by the glue mine.
Imagine
Yeah.
hitting a goo mine.
Yeah.
But you know, Bud getting that first kill on Duzzy, and
There we go, that Valkyrie on East Stairs being a nuisance once again.
Frost is now up main stairs. Do they know she's there? Oh, Frost sees.
Frost getting wallbanged. See how getting taken down to about 3/4 health, but not enough to take her out.
All right, so they are pushing in CC as well. They're gonna clear out everything like armory and everything like that. And she places a bear trap in armory, so even if
And she goes down on
so
that.
now let's see if IQ notices that there's a bear trap there, and she does. So you know that bear trap was essentially nothing. So now they just can't vault in the window and hit the other two.
Yeah, all they have to do is look down if they go to that. Maybe they want to plant there like they did before, but hope they don't because they're going to be in for a surprise.
So Valkyrie holding East Stairs again. Valkyrie is on East Stairs again, holding it. So we'll see how they get this done. And Echo,
Echo taking out Miss Nautica. Don't know where she got shot from, but imagine taking out the Jaeger.
I don't even know where Echo is, to be honest. Oh, there's the bear trap. There's the bear trap. And so
He's not going down either, so they haven't fragged him out yet.
imagine seeing the Valkyrie, but getting the kill. on
Bad
Valkyrie.
timing for Imagine there. And we have IQ taking him down. That's the down essentially on
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Jaden Beast.
15 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's a 1v1. If IQ can get this plant down, she has very, very low health though. So as you can see, the plant got down.
Plant goes down.
She's gonna
Goes to get out, but doesn't realize maybe that she's
gonna hold
above.
an angle. All right, so IQ is gonna jump out and try and play this one safe.
1v1 situation. How does Rapid play this? Who's going to come out on top? We see Valkyrie going to go into sight. Taking it slow, though. Very cautious. Going for the run out. Gets the run out kill. And that should be it for the round. Rutgers University going up 6-0.
Yeah, so Rutgers 6-0. So on the swap.
Bomb defusing attempt
Looks
failed.
like
Defenders win.
St. Clair wasn't aware that the wall was open behind them. Maybe forgot that it was open and only holding that one position, not realizing the potential of a run out coming from behind. Essentially, it did come out. Here we see the swap going into round 7. St. Clair on defense now and Rutgers University on attack. Let's see how they switch it up. Maybe St. Clair can just pull it right back and win us all.
You know, defense is essentially a lot easier on this map. But down 6-0 on match point to win 7 in a row, it's gonna be tough. But you know, it's always doable. So let's see how they hold this. They are going to hold the default Armory Archive site, and you know, Rutgers has pretty much the same loadout as St. Clair did. But do they push it the same? We don't know. So we'll see how they push into Armory and Archives.
Almost mirror compositions coming out this round from both teams. Even though Swamp, the only difference is I see a smoke coming out for St. Clair College.
Attackers
As well
need
as
to
a
locate
pulse.
and
As
defuse
well as a
many
pulse?
bombs as they
Oh,
can.
I did not notice that there was a pulse there.
Yeah, so Duzzy on the pulse, probably going to be playing underneath for any of the repel callouts. So if someone's on repel, he'll give the callout. So as you can see, they're going to reinforce the big wall so they don't have entry into offices. Sorry, offices wall so they don't have entry into offices, as well as armory wall. And imagine on the bandit, essentially going to bandit trick that wall. And they're going to be playing, I feel like they're going to be playing in offices because they have a lot of reinforcements dedicated to that room. So if they can hold offices, they can essentially hold archives.
Down 6-0. Will St. Clair bring this back, or will Rutgers University take it all in game one?
You can stop worrying.
Let's find out right now.
Yeah, so, you know, that was a weird Ash game, to be honest. But you have Duzzy playing there, and he gets called out by the drone just sitting on the door. So Duzzy essentially going to be stuck inside this room because he has no rotate. He is being pinged. He's going to be pinched really, really hard by this Buck and this IQ.
Duzzy gets naded out by Buddy. Buddy just having the game of his life, it seems like, but he is taken down low health. Imagine with the refrag on
IQ?
IQ. Sorry.
That's right. And Buck's really low health, so essentially it is a 4v4, but Buck on really low health. So let's see. Rapid is getting droned out by the drone, and you know, Buck was holding the long angle, but he did get off of it. So he is gonna push Jaeger Rapid, and he's just gonna hold a long angle, just being safe. He's gonna rotate out just because loss of intel.
St. Clair with the slight advantage right now, going for the bandit trick, it looks like, and getting
Thermite
tagged up on the wall.
Thermite losing some health. Buck's gonna stay below and try and get this bandit trick.
Here we go.
And Bandit is gonna bandit the wrong wall. Get off. He gets off in time.
They get the wall open. The bandit trick is not successful, and Thatcher at prime position to get some frags through the rappel.
Yeah, Thatcher on upside down rappel, getting one kill, holding a long angle.
Imagine going down to the Thatcher. Thatcher going for another EMP in sight, seeing if he can take out any other utilities or gadgets that St. Clair has. Rapid going down to Ash. So getting the roamers early.
JM Beast in a 1v4 situation doesn't know that Thatcher is in small office, and that is a loss.
That is
7.
game one going to Rutgers University, 7-0. Rutgers University looking dominant game one. How will St. Clair bring it back in game two? Will we see a closer game? Will we see another blowout? I wonder. What do you think?
Just because of the map, I feel like it's gonna be a close one. I hope. As you see, Buddy is top fragging, and everybody on St. Clair has essentially almost the same amount of kills.
And we didn't see Border get played last week. We saw Coastline and Clubhouse, and they looked really dominant on Clubhouse. So that is the next map we're going to, and I'm excited to see it get played again.
Yeah, so Coastline is the next map we're going to, and they did play it last week, and